I'm gonna try and keep this short. I'm gonna try. This is a quick update video, and I'm not gonna really make a goof about this. You've seen this kind of update video on other channels before, and I'm just gonna kind of state my case and hope that you know where my heart is. Know that throughout this I am deeply thankful for whatever support you've already given, whether it's just watching the channel, buying albums, supporting on Patreon. The other thing I want to say before I go any further is that at this point, as far as the channel is concerned, nothing is changing. The main changes are going to be happening on my Patreon. And the reason why, before I get into what I'm changing, is that money's really, really tight for us right now. I do have support, and like I said before, I'm very thankful for it, but I need a lot more to keep paying my mortgage and be able to keep upkeep on the office and the gear. I have a growing list of gear, including this camera I'm shooting with, that needs repairs that I just can't afford. And that list keeps growing because all of the money that comes in goes towards bills. The point is that where I am now, there just isn't enough money coming in to fully support myself, my family, fixing gear, all of that stuff. I'm just not making a full-time job's worth of money, and I really need to get to that place sooner rather than later. I do have other options. Most of them would involve doing a lot less music, and most of them would be, I'm gonna be honest, they'd suck. I feel like I've spent years getting pretty dang good at this thing, and it seems like from all the feedback I get from you guys that you agree that what I do is worth it. So with all that in mind, here's some of the things I'm changing to hopefully help foster a community of support. The biggest thing is the Patreon. I'm changing up the Patreon. It used to be there were like 4 or 5 tiers of support. Now there are 3. First is $1 or more a video, and that gets you access to my Patreon stream. I do write-up blogs about every video where I talk about how I came up with the idea for the song, some of the behind the scenes of patch building, feelings behind the song, emotional state as I went through it, that kind of stuff. Just kind of an update of where I was while I made the song. Also, those come out before the video comes out on the channel, so every week I try to release those on Saturday or Sunday. You get access to the videos early, and you get the write-ups. I try and do a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff, some polls about future songs. I'm also going to be launching a Discord very soon. Really loud dogs. I also hope to be launching a Discord very soon, and I'm going to have a Patreon exclusive chat there, and in there I'm going to be doing lots of in-the-moment behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm always wanting to share things as I'm creating with people, and that'll be the place where I'll do that. So you'll get cool little cell phone videos of stuff I'm coming up with. Basically, you'll get a lot of that day-to-day behind-the-scenes stuff will end up in there, as well as conversations that we can have about the process. So yeah, that'll be a cool thing that will come about once I launch the Discord, which is coming up soon-ish. At the second level, the $3 level, is you get access to downloads of all the music from my channel, basically the audio behind the videos. You get MP3s and WAV files if you want WAV files, as well as the MP3s for the live streams when I do them. That used to be just stream audio, but I took the video audio and just put it all together. $3 a week, access to all audio from videos and streams. And then finally at $5 a week, that will now be the discography. Discography, as it was before, is a backlog of every album I've ever released, VGM albums, original albums, everything I've ever done. You get access to all of it for $5 a week, as well as you will get early access to all new albums. The Sonic album got access to last week. It's there now. So yeah, those are the 3 tiers, and I want to stress, as I've always have, the tiers are my gifts to you as thanks for you supporting me. You know, it's not like a store. So I try not to think of it like that. I know there will probably be some people who will take advantage of the tiers. It's very easy to jump in at $5 and grab all my albums and bounce. You know, you can do that. I'm not gonna necessarily stop you, but I'm gonna hope that the good people will balance out the kind of shitty people, you know, that for every person who does that, there will be people who, like my current patrons, ugh, God, I hate patrons, like my current patrons, have been supporting me for, you know, almost a year since I launched it. And I'm super, super thankful for those people. The reason why I'm changing up the levels is because I really want to build a large community of support at smaller amounts. Those people who support at higher levels I'm also very thankful for, and if you want to support my art at that level, you know, thank you. Thank you so much. It really helps. That gives me like the ground floor that we can build this on. But basically I'm trying to foster that kind of community where lots of people can become a part of it for less. And that way a couple people dropping off here or there won't destroy it. It'll give more security, all that kind of stuff. Make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. So yeah, it's there, and if you like what I do, please think about supporting on Patreon. I'll try and do my best to have stuff there, to foster community, to be involved, to throw up stuff, especially once the Discord comes up. I'm going to be doing a lot there. But yeah, I don't know any other ways to say it. There you go. There it is. I need more help. Where I'm at isn't cutting it. Please check those things out. But honestly, you know, the second best way, if you really don't want to do Patreon, is to listen to and buy albums. I've got lots of albums on iTunes, Amazon, my Bandcamp, all of those places. Just search Ace Waters, they all come up. Pick up an album. Another way to support, if you know money's super, super tight and you don't have Spotify, is to just tell people about my music. You know, tell your friends to check out my album, send people to the channel, you know, throw my stuff up on Reddit or other social, you know, network type things like that. The point is, you know, try and spread the signal, is the way I always like to say it. If you have a friend who's in the industry or writes for, you know, one of the video game websites, or a website that would cover something like a Sonic album, you know, maybe pitch it their way. Get the word out there. That's the other way you can support. Yeah, just any continued or further support I can get is greatly appreciated, because I want to keep making cool music for you guys. It's like, I'll admit, like, it's my dream. Like, this is what I love doing. So yeah, that's where it's at. One final thing before I go is just that I did want to say that the new Sonic album, Gotta Go Slow, is out. It's 12 songs, over an hour of music. Check it out. It's on all the online stores. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. Check it out. And yeah, tell people about it, because I think it's a pretty good album. That's about it. That's all I gotta say right now. Hopefully I conveyed that in a way that makes sense. I'm really bad at asking for support, because for me it's not really a pride thing. It's I don't want to burden people. You know, I don't want to bother people. Thank you so much for considering supporting, and thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry that this was way longer than it should have been. Zelda month's coming up, so more awesome Zelda month videos, and I hope you enjoy those. I hope you enjoyed all the Sonic songs. I hope you enjoy Gotta Go Slow. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye? Bye. I don't have a sign-off. That's my sign-off, is that I don't have a sign-off. I do this every time. I ramble at the end of the video and I don't know what to say. And it's just like, you know, what am I even supposed to do? I just gotta, here's the goof. Here's the goofy Ace. He's just going, and then he's gonna turn off the camera like that.